Now we're recording. You didn't miss anything. I literally just started up the game and I remembered to hit record. Could the aim sensitivity be a thing that could be adjusted in settings? I mean, I could check. That's not what I wanted. No.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard.
I was here already.
Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Okay. I will check the settings in a second. Also, which direction am I leaning more towards after this morning? Scarlet or Violet? Well, Jordan, I always buy both. Like that's just like like I've always done that since I was a kid. Like I've always bought all the versions. As for like which one I'm leaning towards to play, or at least play first, depending if like I enjoyed enough to play it like multiple times. At first, there's not much of a difference that we can tell besides the legendaries and the professors. I could care less about the professors. I think both of them are really cool. The legendaries, I think what really sold me that felt very different. I kind of like was taken back, like it was a weird like I can't think of the word. It was a weird attribute for the Pokemon, but like the boosters or like the jet engines for legs. But once I started to realize one is like ancient and one is like futuristic or like prehistoric and futuristic, I was like, oh, okay, I get it. And then I really liked in that trailer how the Violet legendary had like pixelated eyes. I don't know, something about that was just very different. Like I really like that. So far it's Violet. I also liked, it was a very subtle detail, but in that same scene you could see the Scarlet like legendary like smirk a bit, which I thought was like very cheeky and like I don't know, it gave like that Pokemon a little bit of character. So I don't know. There are things that I like about both, but there isn't like any separation between the two besides like the legendaries and the professors. So I would say there's not enough to make me choose either or. Like I think right now I'm leaning more towards Violet, but that could change easily. I guess I visited everything? Or maybe because I found Liara, that's all I needed to do? I'm unsure. Why are both professors hot though? I was just talking to Heather about this. I was like, I'm laughing because of I'm laughing because the whole internet is like, they're both hot. Okay, so there's one. I think this might be the place we landed at before. Where we had the I forgot what the car's name is, but I think this is where we've landed before. Humans are boring. We've established that. I'm going to go, just because we haven't had her on the squad yet, we'll go Liara. We'll go Garrus. I really like Garrus. I really like them as aliens. The Mako! Yeah, okay. That's what it is. Also, I just want to see if this is like the island that, or the island, the planet that we visited before. I can't. It looks the same, but I'm not sure. Okay, there's the boost. I was wondering what button was the boost. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure this is the planet. But we have. I know we haven't like put things into Liara or like the attribute points, I guess. I don't know what to put. Garrus has a lot of people that are attracted to him. I don't know if that's what I meant exactly, but I can see it. Sure. We'll say that's what we want. Oh, okay, Garrus has some points. Nah, you did. Don't run. What do you mean? No, what do you mean? What do you mean? No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. That is what I wanted. Okay. We need to get out of here. And to do that, we press X. There we go. I found out. Jordan, you need to go stream. It's 6. You're late. You're late for your stream. Hello? Let me open the map. Okay, so we've done that. So I think we're done with Sparta. Alright, let's see Macedon. There are a lot of planets that I'm realizing. I am unsure if I need to visit them all, but I feel an obligation to visit them all. Okay, there's one. I don't know what the warning pressure hazard means. Survey. You were scanning the planet Portland when a strange signal came from orbit. Navigator Presley determined the signal was from an ancient beacon. You salvaged your salvage team brought the beacon aboard and found one of the matriarchs, Dilinaga's writings in the storage compartment. Survey. Gas deposit survey. Scans from the orbit have detected a large concentration of xenon. Cool. Let's land here, I guess. Just because it's a new planet. Biotic strength. I don't exactly know what biotic strength is. But no. Yes. Level 1 hazard. Interesting, interesting. Yeah! I don't know why the boosting feels good. What? Yeah! Oh, no, we didn't make it. No, I want.
En route.
There we go. Electronic skill too low. Can I? I'm guessing I have to like. Hold on. I want to see if we leave, land. I want to see if we grab Holly. I want to see if this does anything for it. I have no idea how the electronics things works, but we'll see. We shall see. Okay. Medal of Exploration. Land on 4 uncharted worlds. I'm pretty sure I've only landed on 2, but it just counted me landing on these 2 separately, as like they're both landings as separate worlds apparently. But I'm not going to complain about achievements. Can we do this now? Oh, we can. I don't know what to like reduce to Omnigel and what to not reduce to Omnigel. Let's see. Tolly has 4 points. What's it do? That just cause. There we go. I am happy with that. Let's see. Map. I guess we go here now. I think I'm pointing in the right direction. Oh, actually, I need to see. Let me see something. It doesn't seem... Oh, no. Okay. Hold on. It did. That actually might make it normal on stream now. I remember my best friend coming in here and saying the colors were very, like, blown out. So I'm going to keep HDR off. Controls. Not mouse. The mouse isn't really what I'm looking for. I think that's a little better. I'm not sure. Alright. Are we going the right way? No. Wait, hold on. That's my good. That's the cannon. Aim. X is to go back to Normandy. I don't know what Y does. If Y does anything, I'm unsure. They fly like insane amounts of like feet into the air. I love it. It's great. Is there like a fourth one? There is a fourth one. There's somebody. Whoa, hello. And oh no, I don't remember how to control things. Does this tell me for controller? No, it doesn't. That stinks. Okay. That's to crouch. I do not want to waste my grenades, so I'm just gonna go in. Okay, that's to switch guns. Okay, that's a shotgun. That's a melee. This is going poorly. Very poorly. Hello? Oh, they're both down, huh? Cool. Love this for me. It's going great.
Metagel deployed.
Okay, why is the metagel? That's punch. I don't know if that got anyone, but I would have liked if that got someone. Can I?
I will destroy you!
Hello?
You're good to go.
Please switch faster. I dare you to come this way. Not that one.
I'm okay. Look out! All that stuff.
This is going very poorly, but I am trying my best. Okay. Okie dokie.
Metagel deployed.
I keep using the metagel when I don't need to. Sure. There's a fuel tank. That I am unsure how to get to. You know, I didn't exactly think that through, really, but like, what if it had exploded? You know, that didn't cross my mind, but little things, you know? It's little things. What did it matter, you know? Who cares if it blew up and I died? Not me, I say. Not me. Hello? Like that. That, yeah.
Area secured.
Please? I was just sent something that's redonkulous.
All patched.
You shouldn't be allowed to heal. Like, that shouldn't be a thing that happens if you're full health. Just saying. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Oh no! I can do this. It's just a game of Frogger. Hello? I do not like the controls for this. I can do this. Damn it. Okay. There's a lot of hard decryption shit here. Okay. I didn't really like take into account like there. We've done that. You discover evidence that the Asari leading the slavers and Nasana Dantius are important ambassador. You discover the evidence that the Asari leading the slavers and Nasana Dantius, an important ambassador on the Citadel, are sisters. You should return to the Presidium and confront Nasana with this. Let's do bup bup bup. Bup. Actually, let's do bup bup. Bup bup. I am fine with that. Me wishing I had a better chair. Oh, I didn't even notice that there was like a Paragon Renegade meter. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, we need to do Tolly. I need to. This is like. This section of the game with equipment is like my worst nightmare. And I hate it so much. Okay, so the yellow bars is what is increasing? I can't tell. I cannot tell. I cannot tell worth shite. Just because it's a Banshee 3? I assume it's stronger. We have a Scimitar 2. We can equip the Scimitar 3. I don't exactly know what heat sink capacity stands for in this game, honestly. Sure. I have zero clue what I'm doing. He has a Lancer 1, huh? Sure. Unsure. In entirety, but sure. Ooh, man. Running in this game is weird. It feels very weird. And I have learned there's a fatigue meter. Easy. Now you're talking my language. Now you're talking my language. Take all. Take all. Take all. Take all. We will worry about who gets what later. I think I emptied out this whole area. There's that thing, but I don't know how to get to it. How do I... That shoots, aims. There goes my grenade, because I can't...
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Because I can't figure out how to...
On me. Rally round.
Cover me.
I don't know how to put away weapons. Ah. That button. It makes no sense, but okay. Map. And now we go here. So like this way. Am I driving backwards? Oh, hold on. There's something on the map that isn't on the map. At least on the bigger map. What is this, I say?
Securing point.
Rare elements surveyed. You have successfully surveyed a large deposit of thorium.
Heading out.
God dang it. Matriarch's writing recovered. It's not clear who lived here, but it appears to have been abandoned for some time. The container in the tent held, among other things, one of the matriarchs Dillanaga's writings. There we go. I had to think about it again. Well, this doesn't have an X on it. Like, I haven't finished it yet. Which bothers me. Now I know there could be things. Hello, Tibby. It's been a while. How are you doing? How are you doing, Tibby? I think I'm done with this planet. I am unsure. But we'll stick a pin in it for later. I'm going to check here. If nothing shows up on the map, I'm just gonna move on. Come back later. Although it says this is plot. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if there's any more planets. We went to that one. Nothing to do there. Nothing to do there. And nothing to do here. So I think we're done with that galaxy. And now we go to Athens. Been a massive while. Have I been? I've been pretty good. School is done for me here in the States, or at least for the summer. So now I'm just kind of like relaxing a bit. I haven't streamed in a long time. Long time, like a month, or I want to say like at least a month. I don't think it's been 2 months. But I just haven't been able to stream because of like life things and also school. But now that school's over, I have more time to myself. So I'm getting back into streaming. Other than that, I've been doing well. I recently got a new... This probably means nothing to you, Tibby, but I got like a new like audio equipment, so now I can record my music more. I can record music more efficiently if I want to. I'm a big like music guy. I play music. I play guitar and bass and drums and all that. And I've been wanting something that can actually like record without without latency being in it. So I ended up getting that, and it ends up helping the stream as well. Other things. Other than that, like I had a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the card game, like swing, and I'm still kind of in it. Like I'm not as big in it as I was, say maybe like a month ago, but I'm still like collecting the cards. Other than that, I think that's pretty much all. A lot of things have been happening. Ooh, no. What's Hopefully it's not like bad things to me. You're really sick, but you're still going to school since exams are in 2 weeks. Ooh. Are you like confident in the exams? Are you good on like the material? Do you feel like you understand it? Are you like anxious about the exams? You're a coach now? You're talking about for Pokemon Unite? Really? That's incredible, Tibby. You are honestly amazing at that game, and you deserve to be like, you deserve to be able to like be a coach and be rewarded for like coaching, like whether it's payment in money or however that works. Yeah, I have been doing well. Regionals are in the same weekend of exams. Ooh, that so back when I was into like not Pokemon Unite, but like the actual Pokemon game, there was a moment where they were, and I wasn't like super crazy into competitive, but I did like a little bit of competitive. There was like a regionals that I wanted to go to, but it was also like during the same week of exams, and I remember I just like I completely dropped the regionals because in my mind I was like, I can't do both. Like I had to either study or I had to either practice, and I definitely went with the studying. But I completely understand that like feeling of being stressed out with both two things being happening at the same time. But are you competing in the regionals? You're not dropping that out? No way. Hey, listen, I understand. I was in a position where like I couldn't like continue, so that was just my like that's just was my situation. But if you're in a place where you can't like drop out, like, or you don't want to, like, I go for it, Tivi. Go for it. Like with our I know like our small group broke up and like there was like drama and everything, but aside from that, like even when we all played together, I definitely think you were the best among us playing Unite. I know I don't was it Shaked was good as well. I think he got too, I think he was like too like, I don't want to say he was too full of himself because he was good. He was a good player. He just talked too much. He like overthink things too much. Whereas like here's the thing. You are the best at like everything. Like you're able to like see situations and play them and think calmly and knew what to do, and you could also like play on instinct. At least that's how I saw it. Shaked didn't really play on instinct. He knew how to play well, but he overthinked things. I didn't really like give too much thought besides like how I played on instinct. But I think like if you put like me and Shake together, we equal like you, basically. You have practice for about 5 hours each, and then you sleep 2 hours a day, so you're doing good. God, I don't know if I could still do it, but I used to be able to run on like 2 hours of sleep and be completely fine. You're contemplating if you would have been. Oh, hold on. You're not competing. If you would have, you would have been number 1 on the EU team. Dang, really, Tibby? Like, does Bruv still play? Is that even like on top of Bruv? Are you on the like leaderboards for the game now? Like, are you in top 500, top 100? You're coach for an Aussie team since you couldn't refuse the offer, and it's an amazing experience. That's good. I'm happy. Shaked 0 and Soup dropped the game. Yeah, I understand that. I think I'm willing to come back, but for whatever reason, the game at the time when I was playing, it got very stale fast, and they weren't releasing like new characters fast enough. I think once I know Duraludon, Hoopa, Espeon, Trevenant's in the game now, Dragonite. I think when more characters start coming in, I'll be more interested to come back and kind of like play around, for sure. Bring a power-up punch Lucario is really hard since you need amazing reflexes and decision of a fight. Yeah, no. Because Lucario is like well, I know Lucario is your main. Lucario was also my main, but because you were so much better at being Lucario than me, I completely understand what you mean about like power-up punch Lucario is like you need to know base aiming's one thing, and you have to have the reflexes to like aim on a dime. Like if someone pops out of a bush, you need to just be like ready to either go in or like get away. But I also think like needing to know like the decisions when to go in and when not to go in, or like what fights you can and can't take, I think that's important too, for sure. Bruv joined your team. Hey, let's go! Let's go. That's awesome. I don't know if Bruv still streams, but that's super cool that both of you are on a team together. I love that. Honestly, I still follow Bruv. I still follow Sanji. I know I unfollowed a bunch of people just because a lot of them I wasn't like really close with, but I know Bruv was really good to me and Sanji was really good to me, although I don't talk to them anymore. I don't know what Sanji's up to. Every now and then I'll see him live. I haven't been to his stream in a while. Bruv was just always good vibes. So I'm happy that both of you are on a team. Both of you are really good people, and both of you are amazing at the game. It came full circle. Yeah, awesome. You had a team and played for like 6 months, and then you had to get subbed off since you're 50. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, that's good. I think, I don't know if new like people have come in and like who is like best tanks or who are best like DPS. I don't know if that's changed or if it's still kind of the same, but there's like new people to consider. But I definitely, whenever watching Bruv, like he's up there like the same as you, where like he was able to keep a calm mind. He knew when to go in and when not to go in, and even in solo, like you could see that. You're still a part of the team, so it's amazing to see. That's awesome. I think the age thing, not being able to be, or like having to be subbed off because of age is weird, but I mean, what can you do? Like, I understand that they're like, there's reasons to why they won't allow like a younger audience to play with like an older audience. And I know Pokemon, I don't know if this has to do with the official tournaments, but I know that Pokemon likes to divide their player base by like age. Like they have like their juniors division, I think masters division, at least with the main games, right? I don't know if they're doing that with Unite at all. But it's good that you're still part of the team. I think it's good because you can still practice with them, and I think it's just good for chemistry if you all like mesh well together, like personality wise, and you all have good times and good laughs, if that makes sense. You've been subbed for like 4 months. That sucks. I'm sorry, Tibby, but hopefully you're still like able to participate and you're still having fun and you're still enjoying being part of the team and playing the game, even though you've been subbed for that long. You made the team with our last tank and jungler. but because of many reasons, we had to kick our tank because we brought Brevin. Okay. You're 14 when the official tourney started, so it was doomed even then. Unite has no people were. There are people who are 16 and playing with mid-20s. In your case, it's 14. So it's okay. I understand. So like the player base are all in their 20s, but because you're so young, it makes it look very weird. So I get that. That's full circle where I was coming around and saying how like there are either laws or rules stating like age restrictions. And you're coaching for another team, and you have to teach them. You have to teach them the game, and for you, it's really fun. That's awesome. That's all. Are they like completely new to the game? On your Australian team, you have a 17-year-old, so it's not even that suspicious. Well, I think suspicious isn't like the right word to use, but I understand what you mean by suspicious. I don't know what other word to use that would be better. I think strange would be a better thing. Suspicious makes it seem like you guys are doing something shady, but like the way we play. Okay, gotcha. Every single region it has its different play style, and learning a Australian team in the EU meta is really hard. I guess that makes sense. So here's a question. With like how different regions have different play styles, does that ever like when you're say you and bruv, like your team goes against like an Asian team or Australian team, like does their way of playing the game ever like get you guys by surprise? Like is that ever something that happens where you're like, oh, we didn't see that, like we didn't even think about that you could do this in the game, but they're doing it. That's super cool to like learn, or it's completely opposite. But is it ever hard to compete? Is it ever hard to compete with? Is what I'm saying. Yep. Okay. Cool. I mean, I don't know. It was something that like while like thinking about while talking, I was wondering if this is like a thing. So it's cool to like just think about that, like how Europeans and then Australian teams like completely play different, or like Asian teams or American teams. It's like I think it's super cool. You were playing with some Americans today, actually, and they were surprised when we played a single team. When we played a single EU team. Ah, gotcha. Turian insignia recovered. Scans of the planet Pharos revealed an abandoned base on its moon. The recon team found nothing of interest, but much of the debris was marked with Magna Colony insignia. Okay. Nothing here. Nothing here. We can survey. While scanning the gas giant, you detected a large concentration of helium-3. Is there any other planets on this side? No. I think this is the last one. Proteus has a large amount of free oxygen. Okay. So we went to Athens, we went to Macedon. I think we've gone... God. There's so many galaxies, but I don't think... Hold on. I don't want to go to all of these that feel like they'll have nothing. Because I want to... Hold on. I need to back out real quick. Ooh, hold on. There's so many missions, dude. That's a little overwhelming. Oh. I'm just gonna go with the main missions for now. Let's go to Pharaoh's first. Like the way they played, it was so different. You had to be like, watch out. So you knew 100% what they were doing. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. Okay, my mic is being picked up. Sorry about that. There was a sound that I had to check out. I mean, there's literally nothing else to say besides that I had. It was like a concerning sound, so I had to go check it out. Pharaohs.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican Beta Cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down. You need to go groundside and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
So, Tibby, do you still mainly play Lucario, or has the meta shifted to where now you play something else? Or is there just like a new character that you enjoy more than Lucario? Medallion recovered while scanning. Seated? You discovered a large debris field, geosynchronous orbit. Chief Engineer Adams conducted several detailed sweeps of the area and detected a few items of interest, including a League of One medallion encased in lead molding. One Trick Pony of Lucario. Gotcha. But that's your main. You played everything now. So, here's a question. If you couldn't play Lucario, what would be your like second go-to? Like, what's another Pokemon that you really enjoy right now? The Turius is a hydrogen helium gas giant with high-level deck of sulfur clouds. A layer of why am I reading that one? Heavy metal surveyed. While scanning this planet, you detected a large deposit of gold on the nearby moon. We can land on this one. Toxic hazard. Defender has a huge place in the Defender has a huge tourney placing in your most played other role. Well, I'm talking about like not as in like a role, but like as in a specific Pokemon. Like what is a, besides Lucario, like what Pokemon do you enjoy playing? I don't know if there's gonna be like a thing we're gonna need to hack, so I kind of want to take Garrison Tolly. You like to pocket heal people with Blissey, but it gets boring. Okay. You guys jungle since you can hard carry with it for a specific mon. Did they? Because okay, last time when I played, they nerfed Greninja really badly to where he was like almost unplayable. Did they kind of fix that and like rebalance him to where like he can now compete with like other junglers? I'm gonna go this one first. I think that's a good. It's pretty good now, but not meta. I mean, meta isn't everything, but I can understand why like that would deter people from playing Greninja if it's not like completely meta. So what's meta now for like a jungler? Is it still like Cinderace? Is Cinderace still just like crazy damage, or is there like new options for junglers? Or at least playable now? That's good. This is very sus what I'm doing. Map. But I'm going in the correct direction. I don't know exactly how I'm supposed to get to where I'm supposed to go. And I don't know exactly at what angle this thing cannot climb. Because this game seems already ridiculous with like the angles which this vehicle can like drive in. Hold on, maybe. Let's go. Can we make it? Barely. Sylveon and Dragonite split? Or just Sylveon and Dragonite without anything? Do you mean like Sylveon as the DPS and then Dragonite as the jungler? Or Sylveon and Dragonite both doing jungle? Is that a thing now where you have two junglers? That's interesting. So like they'll switch off for the jungle, kind of, because that was like a jungle switch off for experience. It was never a thing when I was playing, so that's interesting to consider. Examining the strange Prothean artifact reveals a small irregular slot on the underside. Remembering the strange trinket you see from the Asari consort on the Citadel, you pull it out of place and place it into the slot. The ball explodes in a brilliant flash of white light, momentarily blinding and disorienting you. Slowly, your senses return as you wake from a deep sleep. You're alone. This feels like I'm reading a D&D like thing. You're alone in a forest, though you're not far from the caves you share with others of your tribe. There is a pain and a small lump in the back of your skull, as if a chip of a flint has been forced under the surface of the skin. Leaning on your bone-tipped spear for support, you rise to your feet. A sound draws your attention upwards, where a strange creature hovers high above you. It is unlike the birds you hunt by the lake's edge. It has no head, no wings, yet somehow it flies. It is a beast shining silver, hanging motionless in the sky like a cloud. You sense it watching you, studying you. The game is more reading than actual playing. That's kind of... I feel like now the game has become... Oh, there's more. I feel like the game has become far more complex. Like, people are thinking a lot differently than from when I last played, which makes it very it makes it very like nerve-wracking to like want to hop back in, if that makes sense. Like, I would like to hop back in with like a group of friends, just not play like competitive or anything, like hop into like a just like a casual match and just kind of like see how people play now. But like hopping in and actually be like playing competitive matches, like that's kind of like nerve-wracking to me, just by the way you make it sound, I guess. Not that I wouldn't do it ever, it's just like it sounds like a lot more thought goes into like reading what's happening on the field. Raising a hairy fist, you shake your spear at it in anger. and the creature rises up quickly until it disappears from view. With a satisfied grunt, you make your way back to the caves and the rest of the tribe. You fall into familiar patterns of life: hunt food, struggle, keep a mate. The battles against other tribes would claim more territories. Days roll into nights, back into days. Each time you rise from sleep, there's a sensation that you are not alone. Some other is with you, sharing all you see, hear, feel. All these times, your hand goes to the strange lump in the back of your skull, and you remember the silver creature in the sky. The air grows colder, winter falls, you must range farther for food, clutching furs, tight against you to ward off the chill. It's one of these long hunts that a strange bird returns. You hear it before you see it. Its call, a deafening roar as it descends from above, swooping down on you. A single great eye opens on the underbelly, a glowing red orb. You try to run, but a finger of red light extends from the eye and engulfs you. All goes black again. Oh my god! Alright, you wake an instant later to find yourself on Elitania, lying on your back. The Prothean artifact looming above you, undamaged, and your companion standing over you. They help you to your feet, puzzled. There was a flash of light. You just sort of toppled over. One explains. Are you okay, Shepard? The other asks. You don't answer right away, wondering at the implications of what you've seen. The memories of Cro-Magnon Hunter, captured by an implanted Prothean data recorder. How long do they study primitive humans, observing them, analyzing the results at their base on Mars? And what, if anything, did they learn from us? I'm fine, you finally reply, realizing this is a mystery you'll probably never solve. Forget about it. They gave us a story just to end it with, this is a mystery you'll probably never solve. Okay, great. Love that. It brings you back to school. That literally felt like I was reading a book. Not gonna lie. Can I... Alright, let's... I think we're heading in the right direction. Yes. Yeah. I did not mean to shoot like that, but whatever. I want to test this. Okay, that works. It didn't work like I thought it was gonna work, but it still worked. This didn't X out like it was done. Oh no, X is a point of interest. Okay. I thought X meant it was like done. I guess I was wrong. Phone died? No, I didn't say anything, Tibby, no worries. If anything, I was just saying how, like, yeah, reading that did feel like reading like a passage from a book for school or something. Other than that, like, I didn't say anything important that you missed. Oh, there it is.
This is the surveillance drone. But where's the data module?
A monkey-like creature seems to have made off with the data module.
Oh, this will be fun.
Alright. So Tibby, are you making money from the coaching? I guess because I know we talked about it, but I don't know if that was like specifically stated if you were able to make money from it or not. If so, that's awesome. I only wish like I could be as good. Well, there probably are things that I could like coach in, but Unite is definitely not one of them. Like, but I think it's super cool to be able to coach, to be good enough in a game to like be able to coach like people and make money off of that. Ooh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wow, Tibby, that's crazy. That's so cool. Oh my god. Tibby, I don't know what it's like to like make that much money that quickly from like coaching. I don't know if it was quickly or to be able to have like a whole plane to London paid all in expenses, but like definitely I've seen like money ruin people. Just don't let the money like control you. Like don't ever let it be about the money. Like the money's good. Ah, that's not what I want to do. The money's good. Like it helps, and it definitely like allows you to do many things, but it's definitely not like. It definitely shouldn't be the important bit. That's all. Okay. You still have a lot of fun either way. That's good. That's what it should be about, if anything. Because once it becomes part of like, oh, I'm doing this to just do this, like, or get something out of it. Like, that's when the fun of like Unite or like any game in general just becomes like ruined in a sense. This monkey doesn't have it. Monkey doesn't have it. Monkey doesn't have it. I have to check every goddamn monkey. Oh, I think if I search one, okay, yeah. If I search a monkey, the search option goes away. I do need to hurry back. Please let me in. Okay, I think we're done with those. No, it's not there. I am an idiot. But we all knew that already. So we're fine. I will. You have a lot of motivation since you can prove it and dethrone the other top once top one team, which is one of the worst person. Okay, so I'm reading this. There's a couple mistakes, but I think I'm reading it as you have a lot of motivation since you could prove that you could dethrone the other top team, which has like a person who's like not great in it. Is like this person on the other top team like toxic in the community? Or is the whole team like toxic? English hard? No. It's okay, Tibby. I understand. English is hard and a dumb language. Okay, I think we've checked all the monkeys here. So now we go here. You wanted to say, since you don't want the other team to qualify with such people and represent the region? So, is it because they're like? Is it because they're such like toxic people? You don't want them to qualify? Like you just don't want them to like, you just don't want them to like ruin the like view of that region, or just like ruin the Pokemon Unite community? Not the side I wanted to get out on, but that's okay. Okay. I think I have checked all the monkeys. Both? Okay. Well, I know what it's kind of like to have like, well, I shouldn't say that. I know what it was like at the time when there were toxic people in Unite. Like I hated the like I basically hated the people who were making the community toxic, so I kind of understand, but I can't say like I understand fully the situation that you're probably in. Either way, whatever is happening, I have faith that you'll kick the other team's butt, and that you hopefully will come up on top and like keep the Unite community non-toxic. Like just show them that basically, even if that person is like ruining how people see, I think we already did these, the Unite community, that doesn't encompass like all the top players in Unite. Did we miss? Did we miss monkeys? Did we? I bet we missed like one monkey. I bet you we missed like one, and I am going to be upset. And it's probably not this one. It's probably not this camp. God. Alright. Alright. Let's retrace our steps back, I guess. We did the engine debris. We went there. Let's go back to this one. Would I? Oh, zero. Gotcha. I thought, for whatever reason, I was thinking there was like another person named Zero in like the community that I wouldn't have known or something. I don't think we visited this one. I think this is a new set of monkeys. Can we not pull out the guns against the defenseless monkeys? That'd be great.
Just lead the way.
Let's reset this like poison thing. I have a feeling it's this spot, but okay. I cannot believe there's more monkeys in here. God, there's more. Alright. There's ominous music now? Slightly concerning. Yeah. Might go look over some homework. Procrastinated, prepping for exam. Definitely go work. Definitely go prep for the exams. Like I want you to do like, as much as I appreciate you being here, Tibby. Like definitely take care of yourself. Definitely study for the exams. I want you to be able to like do well both in Unite and the exams. If that means you needing to take a break from the or needing to leave the stream, definitely do that. Might be back, but you have a lot of stuff. Oh, don't worry about it, Tibby. If you can't be back, I just appreciate that you are here at all. Like I appreciate you when you come and we are able to like catch up and everything for sure. Like definitely take care of like the exam stuff first. Don't worry about like being here or feel like you have to be here. God, Why are there so many? Give me all of it. Alrighty, Tibby. Good luck on the studying. Hopefully it's not stressful. Hopefully you are able to find some like enjoyment out of it. I know that's like weird to say for school, but hopefully there's some way you could like make it less like school, you know? Nobody wants to study or do school stuff, but
He dropped the data module.
It's a
hopefully
miracle the data module.
you can find something to make the studying a
Still
bit
intact.
easier.
Joker should be able to transmit this info to Alliance Command.
Okay. We have found the monkey. And now we're fighting things. Isn't there like a
Perimeter clear.
Okay, so it's not that one. Okay, hold on. Hello?
Rally round.
I have fucked myself. God dang, that sucks, dude. God damn it. Okay. I'm gonna go towards the debris. Now that I know where to go. God, that sucks. How long have we been streaming? 2 hours? No, not yet. But get in there. This time I'm gonna make sure I close the doors that aren't important. Or that, yeah. Take everything. Make sure, basically keep the doors that, close the doors that aren't leading back to where I need to go. Ooh, there was something level 4. Let me close this, because I know for sure that's not needed.
He dropped the data module.
It's It's a miracle the data module is still intact. Joker should be able to transmit this info to Alliance Command.
Oh, okay, they're auto-using abilities. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Uh... Do I have to... Am I done? Do I have to go back here? I'm unsure. I want to see if it makes me search the monkeys again. Like, if I have to search the monkeys. Or if that's done. Okay. That's done. We don't care about the monkeys anymore. I need to... I want to go back to where, like, this thing started. I want to see if that does anything. Can I do anything now, or am I done? Okay, I think I'm done. I am supposed to go to Joker now. Give him the thing, but
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. It takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Froelich syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
Is there a place where I can, like, see the crew? Well, here's this dude.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the wound. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Seems like you beat the odds. How many didn't make it?
Out of 100, maybe 60 have no effect. 30 suffer adverse effects, little things like brain cancer. The other
Little
10
things
show
like
enough
brain
ability to
cancer.
augment with implants. Not always permanent, though. Not like the cancer. Next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero. And how's a kid supposed to deal with that? A station at the edge of human space.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Where would the rest of the crew be? Okay, we found the Yara.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure.
Oh, you
I
know what?
wanted
I
to
think we've
travel
gone
the
through
stars,
this.
tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Okay.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past, The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Don't try to study me.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense?
By the
you
goddess!
Must think I am a complete and utter fool.
That's cute.
Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Alright.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you, but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
Oh no, we already went
rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with her. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their...
Maybe she...
Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child...
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
I'd like to know more.
Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us.
Like what?
We still require a partner to reproduce.
I don't know.
We then pass these traits onto our...
What happened?
Others can be more long-term.
Okay, so we've already gone through
Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Interesting. Long talk. Alright. I guess we find the others? So we found the Arv, we found the human dude. Miss Garrus. I think Ashley may be the other human. I don't remember exactly. Oh, there's Tali.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among
Hydrate and
people are
posture
strong.
check.
Unfortunately,
Jordan, how about you hydrate and posture check and stretch?
Other species take for granted.
I will go up, get up and stretch. Jordan, I know you don't have the redeems, but you do it as well. Alright, stream, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go stretch my legs. Alright. We are back.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes.
All this is going. I want to see.
More capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was
There's
long
a lot
and
of
bloody.
dialogue in
Millions
this
upon
game.
millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came.
There's a
beyond the veil.
lot of dialogue.
Now we drift through space, exiled, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
I didn't mean to offend you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up. Most Quarians tend to have pretty strong opinions about the Geth.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
Oh.
That doesn't... It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
I want to talk about that.
See you later.
I need to go. Alright. I'm going to see if I can't finish this Pharaoh's quest. Because for whatever reason it wasn't finishing. Because I want that to be kind of like the end of the stream. I might do some of the side stuff off stream. Because there seems to be a lot of side stuff. Lots of side shit.
And I kind of want this to be all like the main story. We've done that. We've done that. We've done that. Okay. Scans of Quana reveal deposits of cobalt. Nothing. Nada. This planet sharing displayed some strange readings while being scanned. Chief Engineer Adams pinpointed the source and located a strange object. Tally and Adams brought it on board and spent hours taking it apart. The purpose of the object still remains uncertain, but it was Prothean in nature and contained a Prothean data disk. Nothing down here. And we go to Pharos. Let's finish Pharos and call it a stream. Ooh, do I have to find like the exit? Which I seriously don't know where the exit is. Yikes. Let's go with a girl team. How about that?
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Can we squad? Okay, she has 4. Let's see. Equipment. I think I'm gonna stick with the Stinger. That's not what I wanted to talk. We got a Reaper 4. It looks ugly, dude. No. Damn. I kind of like the evenness of it. That's just me, though. She has an Avenger. Uh... That's interesting, but okay. This might be bigger than I thought, actually. We've been going for 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's almost 9. I think I'm gonna call it there, actually. I'm gonna save. It sucks because I wanted to do fairs, but we did it like a lot of, we did a lot of side stuff. We did a lot of like conversations. I'll try to stream. I probably won't stream tomorrow. Because I think I'm playing. I think the plan is to play games with Pillsbury tomorrow. Then Friday and Saturday I might commit to Final Fantasy 14. So maybe Sunday next stream. I think. If it's anything earlier than Sunday, it'll be an earlier stream on Friday or Saturday, but we'll see. Anyway, I enjoyed. Let's see who we can raid. Oh, that's not the right thing. Let's see who we can raid real quick. Well, let me stop the recording. Thank you YouTube for watching. Have a good day, night, morning, afternoon. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you can make a stream. DG, listen, it's okay, DG. I know you don't love me. I know you don't love me as much as Jordan, old Pillsbury, but we're sending everybody over to Pillsbury. No worries. But yeah, thank you, YouTube. Like I said, have a good whatever time it is. hopefully you can make a stream. Yeah, that's about it. If I do stream, like I said, it's gonna be either Friday or Saturday early, or probably definitely Sunday. So that's it for the recording. So see ya, YouTube.